DD214 Network podcast is for mature audiences only. Any videos, music, or entertainment not originating from DD214 Network is used and covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, also known as fair use. Opinions expressed are our own and do not represent any DoD or U.S. government entities as a whole. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. You are no longer alone now because we have you.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the DD214 Network podcast, hosted by John Queen Sanchez, Jay, the number one cocksmith, and myself, Joe Squillini. Y'all better look the fuck out today. Our crayons are sharp, the box is full, our bottle of glue is topped off, and our helmets are on tight, baby. We're about to rhythm with the tism. Let's get this fucking episode going. I think we've got a pretty fucking packed one this week.
Let's go. Fucking A.
First and foremost, to everybody out there, sorry about last week's episode. We all kind of went off a little bit.
Oh,
yeah, that episode was just.
Dude, I think that one is officially. I think we're just going to put that one in the vault and pretend it never happened. Like that.
Yeah,
that was,
I'm over here thinking like, dude, I've been playing so much Arc Raiders that it's been like overwhelmingly taking over some of my work, and I just started catching back up yesterday.
Right.
You know,
that's we've been doing this for 5+ years now, and. I think that was one of the first times that like everyone on the show, we were all zapped. Like I had worked the day before. You guys were tired. I think Joe might have had a little bit too much to drink. Joe, a little too much.
Not alcohol for once. It was because I mean we've watched me slam back beers on this show and be perfectly fucking fine. Which I guess if we want to, we could dive into that topic real quick since we're talking about me drinking a little bit too many THC seltzers here.
Actually, how was that for you? What's the experience like as a person with like very little tolerance?
I mean, I've drank them plenty of times before, but usually, like at bedtime, I'll drink one. I keep them in the fridge typically, and I'll, drink one at bedtime to help me sleep.
Sure.
Because it's weird. Like, my wife takes melatonin every night to help her because she doesn't produce enough melatonin. Okay. I produce plenty of melatonin. So if I take melatonin, I feel like I fucking when I wake up, I have a splitting fucking headache, even if I just take 5 milligrams.
Oh, fuck that.
And I feel hungover. So I don't take it because I produce enough. Just due to my PTSD and all that shit, I don't sleep right.
I could see it. Once I regained my tolerance, like with edibles, I started with 10s, and then this is probably going to make John laugh. Like then I eventually went to 25s, and now I can take a 50 to the face, and like give me about maybe 6 hours. I can take another 50 to the face. Like,
enjoy it while it lasts.
I was still feeling those 2 seltzers by fucking the end of the day on Veterans Day.
No shit, right?
Because I typically just drink, 1 10 milligram seltzer at night to help me, go to sleep, and then I sleep it off throughout the night, and then I'm good. I should not have drank 2 of them back to back during the show.
During a show, in the first thing in the fucking morning on a Sunday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I didn't even drink an energy drink. I did have an energy drink because I was sipping on an energy drink while I was drinking those.
That's what I didn't do this morning. I'll be right. I got to turn my coffee pot on. I have coffee. I made coffee yesterday, but like you save some sometimes for like,
yeah.
I got to turn my coffee
on so it reheats it.
Thank you for reminding me.
And we got a cappuccino over here.
Do you really? Hey, John. Mm-hmm. Hey, John. I just want to let you know, motherfucker, you are spoiled. If you ever do Frenchie wrong, dude, I will personally pay a visit to fucking Jersey. Do you understand me?
Yeah. Well, if that's the excuse to get you here.
Oh, no.
No, do not go down that fucking rabbit hole, John.
No. Never ever press the red button with Jay. Like, just don't press the red button with Jay. You can do anything you want.
Because I really do not want to have to fucking intercept the package before it makes it to you, John. Like, I do not want to have to go on that mission.
Once you send a nuke, dude, you can't put the nuke back in the tube. Like it doesn't.
Yeah.
Like once they're launched, it's over. Like it's over. Like it's happening. Like it's just a matter of time and how long it takes me to get there. You know.
That's fucking.
Like, if you set that nuke, you're gonna have to call all of your veteran friends to come form a fucking perimeter around your place.
Yeah, it's we can't do that.
Heads up here, like,
bro, I'll take out your fucking block, bro. Like just for fun.
Dude, if you do that, the real estate would open up, and I need that here. So
maybe Jay does need to pay a visit to New Jersey, right? Like,
yeah, these neighbors are out of control. The house next door is still fucking empty.
Really?
You know,
really?
Yeah, it's still fucking empty. These people have been dead for like a year, and the house is still empty.
On the plus side, no noisy neighbors.
No, we're the noisy neighbors.
But you don't have anybody on that side next door, right?
Yeah, and on the other side is the train track. So,
you're golden then. You're golden.
Can't beat that, man.
That's
hell no.
Yeah, how before we get into the fun stuff, how was everybody's week? Did anybody do anything fun? Anything exciting?
I went out at night on Veterans Day. Oh, okay. Actually, yes. So I do my therapy on Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, like my group therapy. It's a place called the Vet Center. I should have fucking known better, but one of my buddies comes and picks me up. We go have breakfast, and then we go to group. Should have fucking known better. Like, I don't know what was going on. Like, nothing was said the week before, and it was just kind of like, yeah, we'll see you guys next week, whatever.
We didn't have it fucking this past week because it was Veterans Day, and nobody fucking thought of that.
But I also love the irony of, like, the Vet Center is closed on Veterans Day. Like, but it's like that would be like the one place that maybe should possibly
let you know.
Am I high? Am I just high?
So wait a minute.
You have said, hey, we understand you guys need your group, but we're gonna have to move it to Monday or Wednesday or we're not going to be open next week because of Veterans Day.
I understand if you're government employed, it is a federal holiday. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know if the Vet Center, if they are government employed or not. I do not know. Or if they just take federal holidays and that's a nominal day off every year.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was kind of beautiful irony that the Vet Center is closed on Veterans Day.
So what makes it even better, I from an irony standpoint, is that veterans didn't know the Vet Center would be closed on Veterans Day.
Well, and of course, and surprise, surprise, it was yours truly. So, like, I don't think anybody's shocked that I fucked that up.
So wait a minute. So wait, you went to the building and it was.
Oh God, yeah. Oh God, yes.
Were there anybody else that showed up?
One dude, one older dude. He's a Vietnam vet. So like, I normally get picked up by one of the Vietnam vets. He had surgery. He's doing okay. He's fine, but it was planned. He had surgery. An Iraq vet, Cav Scout. He came and picked me up, and we went to breakfast this time. And then we went down there. So it was me and one of my fellow cohorts from the global war on terror.
2 GWAT vets and a Vietnam vet showed up.
Makes sense. Like I didn't
fucked up in the head during GWAT. So during the global war. So it's.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel kind of kindred spirits with a lot of the Vietnam guys because not so much how we got treated, obviously after we got home, but how the war went. You know what I mean? And how the if we're talking about like operational procedures, like in country and in theater, like how our war went, and like the can just kept getting kicked down the road. Like I definitely feel for the Vietnam guys. I really really do. So, but I didn't do much outside of, I did go out for a couple beers on Tuesday night. So that the night of Veterans Day, I kind of sat around the house, didn't do much, but I did go out, had a couple beers, nothing crazy. And then I went yesterday, I went out, they had like a chili cook-off, and there was like a bike run.
Mhm.
And they had a chili cook-off at the last stop. Well, the last stop was my neighborhood watering hole. So the place next door to Harvey's, or Joe, the one like the place next door. So that was their last stop, and then they had a chili cook-off and played some fucking music on the jukebox, and that was literally my week. That was the whole fucking week right there. Oh, and I went grocery shopping. Oh,
And what did you get?
all kinds of. Oh, actually, you guys made me fucking jealous last week, and I hate being fucking jealous.
Baby.
Okay.
Jay got Christmas tree cakes.
Yeah, because you motherfuckers, like, do you know how often I even ever eat sweets, dude? It's like so infrequent, it's so rare.
But you saw the box.
When I saw you guys, and well, it wasn't just one of you; both of you had it last week.
It's
and I
this
was
time of year. This time of year is when I hit sweets.
It's the only time you could buy them.
I don't even eat sweets during fucking Halloween.
Yeah, which
That's
is
what I'm saying.
which is a great marketing thing, is it not? They only sell it one time, one season out of the year.
They didn't even have to sell it to me. You guys sold it to me. Like, they didn't have to do shit.
And look at him; he's enjoying that shit too.
I think last week's episode, I ate one while we were live because that was my fucking breakfast.
Didn't you have the creamer too?
Yeah, I've got the coffee creamer still too.
God damn.
Have you had the ice cream?
The ice cream's really fucking good.
The ice cream is pretty dope. Jay's like, fuck.
God damn it.
I don't know, because like for the first 30 years, 35 years, right? It was just the cakes. And then after the 30, because we're at 40 now with these cakes. It says it right on the box, celebrating 40 years. The last 5 years. Yeah, the last 5 years, and you can see the original boxes in the back of the box too, which is really cool.
Holy
It has all the old designs. I'm obsessed. I'm sorry. But in the last 5 years, they came out with the ice cream, the creamer, the nutter butters. They came out with the nutter butter ones too.
Little
That's
Debbie's
my
done
least
a whole
favorite.
Christmas line of things because now they have
the
gingerbread.
Christmas tree cake thongs, Christmas tree cake fucking shoes, Christmas tree cake T-shirts. Okay, we got the whole
I'll be
fucking.
the first one buying it. I mean, I bought Lidl fucking outfit.
The one last piece of holiday decorations for the outside I'm buying, or I bought, it still hasn't shown up yet. They did a Christmas tree cake yard inflatable for your Christmas decorations. I bought one to put up in front of my house.
They have a Christmas tree cake, Christmas inflatable for the front of the house. You got to pick it up. Oh, you saw it and you didn't tell me?
I did tell you.
You did?
September.
Oh, fuck.
Are you behind the times, John?
His damn CRS is acting up again. He can't remember shit.
Yeah. Fuck. Christmas tree cake sex toys would be great. Jay.
Christmas tree cake flavored lube.
So fucking stupid.
That got John fucking thinking. John's like, you know what? That actually is
Like, actually, he's like,
Like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What about you, Squillini? How was your week?
So, hey, fuck drinking two of those seltzers back to back ever again, and during the daytime.
Did you have a bad day? Like, did it make you have a bad day? I'm literally curious.
When we ended early, we had to go get my daughter from her mom because she was at her mom's last weekend.
Okay.
I went and laid down for like an hour and a half, like passed the fuck out, just gone. And then got up, have to get in the car, drive an hour to go pick up my kid, then go to the grocery store to do grocery shopping.
Oh, so you're dragging ass.
We had a very small grocery list that should have cost us no more than like $150. Because I was high as shit, we spent $270 on groceries last week.
My bill just and reminder that I live alone. Currently, I live alone. My bill this week was $220 for myself.
That is crazy.
Well,
And I bet
now,
you money that was all like
mind
the
you,
farm stuff, the milks, the potatoes.
yeah. Well, and I was going to say, mind
Yeah.
you, I will probably be good minimum for 3 weeks, if not an entire month. So
Well, and that's like we did our,
like this, I stocked a little bit, but
yeah.
I didn't get what you would think looks like $220,
Well,
right?
that's like yesterday. We went to the store. We did our grocery shopping yesterday, and not including, or last night, not after we went and got dinner, not including the Hello Kitty inflatable for the fucking Christmas decorations my daughter had to fucking have.
Those are really cute, by the way. You should show everybody. Those are fucking.
I'll pull it up in a second.
Yeah,
When I get there.
you're so cute, Joe. You're so
Or
cute.
John, if you want to cue it up, since I sent it in the Facebook chat. So not including that, or like body wash and stuff just on food for this coming up week, we've spent maybe $160, and then after all the other stuff like more hooks for the ornaments for the tree, the inflatable and stuff like that, we spent $230.
How long would the $160 worth of food last?
That's a week worth of groceries.
That's just a week. That's just 1 week.
There's 3 of us.
Yeah. That makes sense. So
if it was just me, like my kid wanted to do hamburgers for dinner one night this week.
Okay.
So a pack of 12 pre-made patties is like fucking $17 nowadays.
Oh, dude, I tried to buy. I was gonna buy KC strip steaks. It was like fucking for two. It was like $26 fucking dollars. I was like, hell to the fuck no. Like
when we do because every other week I like to do steaks for dinner.
I do too.
And when we do that for a pack of 2, because since my wife and my daughter don't eat that much, I just take 1 steak and it's half it for them. For 2 ribeyes, it's like $33 for nice fucking ribeyes.
Right.
But yeah, so yesterday finished hanging up the lights outside on the facet of the house, on the front of the house. Got all those candy cane walkway lights put up. The 2 inflatables on each end were there already. Well, the one closer to where the car is, that one was where the Hello Kitty is now. But once we got the Hello Kitty last night, she made me set it up last night.
Of course.
So I moved the other one to the other end. But I like, with the bay window and everything, I like being able to put our tree there because then you can see it from the side.
I was just about to say that looks like a postcard shot.
The only way it would have been better is if it was a sexy like lamp with like a leg, with
fragile.
My wife.
Fragile.
My wife has actively looking forward for me.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah. Oh yeah.
That's one of those things I want to get and just get like a table to put behind me, right in front of my POW flag to sit it on.
Mm-hmm.
Just year round, it would just live there.
Yeah,
because A Christmas Story is one of my favorite fucking movies.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a yearly watch. Usually, it's usually on Christmas Eve. That's
when we go over to the in-laws on Christmas Day to, celebrate with them and everything, we always put it on the fucking TV while everybody's, unwrapping gifts and we're all hanging out. And
you remember like when TBS used to play it like 24 hours all day long on Christmas. You know what I mean? Like that's we like it's
that's how we watch it.
Yeah, but now they got the fucking 24/7 channels on YouTube now, which are super helpful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And one of my favorite things now, they have the live camera for Santa's workshop.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you want
yeah, absolutely.
But so, getting the decorations up, what's up so far was part of the week. The wife still has a few things she's wanting to get to put like near the 2 front doors, the one near our carport and the one where the flag is. Just a few smaller things there. Oh, that's fucking cool.
Holy shit. That's fucking Santa Claus. Holy shit. So kids around the world can fucking just like home in on fucking.
And they have this on all year round. And when like you see how like you just saw Santa there, the last like 11, 10 months you didn't see him there.
Interesting.
So they just started showing Santa and stuff. You're going to see the elves here pretty soon in the next couple days and stuff like that. They do a really good job with the workshop. And like, you know, my wife loves Hello Kitty, so if she sees that thing, you know.
Hey, from the dungeon, fucking Santa Claus definitely got 5 on it, homie. You know,
are you kidding me? Santa Claus,
5 on it.
You kidding me? Santa Claus owns the dispensary.
Yeah, right. Santa Claus is doing a special delivery for me this year. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all.
But Monday night, fucking ER visit. That was.
Oh yes. What? Tell me. About
what happened?
So remember back in August when we were leaving, like that Thursday before we left the beach house, I fell down the fucking stairs.
Yes.
My back's been iffy ever since. Like every once in a while, it'll just, I'll move wrong and it'll just feel like my spine's going into a fucking vice grip. Well, Sunday evening, it did it again, and the pain still hasn't subsided fully.
Right. So it's like it tweaked.
And it was, when it tweaked, it was so bad Monday or Sunday night into Monday, I barely slept. I felt like there was like a 4,000-pound dude sitting on my chest because of the pain. So I finally, that evening, the wife gets home from work. We eat dinner. I'm like, I'm going to try to fucking just sit it out. I don't want to go to the ER tonight because I didn't want to spend fucking hours in an ER.
When I throw my back out, I just drink. Like I have turned down pain medication from doctors because it literally does the same thing fucking alcohol does. So it just takes the edge off. It does not take the pain away.
So I was pretty damn surprised though, because went into the ER, got there at like 7:30, was out at 9.
That's not too bad for a fucking ER visit.
Hour and a half.
Not bad. That's not bad at all.
Where I went to, and I love their system. Like this 100% fucking is what made it go fast. I get in, I'm, the waiting room's fucking packed, but they do my triage, they check my vitals. They told me I need to follow up with my regular doctor because I might have high blood pressure now, and I might need to take medication for that.
What do you mean? What do you mean might? Like I'm on blood pressure medication. You know what I mean? Like
I've already had 3 back surgeries from the
dungeon. I was going to say from the dungeon. He's already FUCK fucked on that one. Like
that's fucking null and void at this point. But that's kind of when the pain happened the way it did this time. That's why I went, because I was afraid that, it might actually have fucked something up again.
Yeah. You can't be too careful.
So they did an x-ray before I even got into a room, and they did, scans and everything. As far as my discs and everything, there's no damage to those or any new damage. So I'm good there. It's just a fucking pulled muscle, a really bad pulled muscle.
So it sounds
that just keeps tweaking,
and it's inflamed right now, and it's pushing on your fucking the nerve bundles on your spine. It's one of the best things a doctor told me one time was, imagine your back is kind of like your teeth, except they don't make fucking dentures for your fucking back. There's no such thing. They don't have it yet. So like your back is the only fucking set you get. You know what I mean? So once it starts going 6 ways from Sunday, like it's a slow roll downhill, but you're going downhill real fast.
Yeah.
I got a cane and possibly a wheelchair in my
I mean, I'm sure by the time I'm like 50, I'm going to be back in a fucking wheelchair, but dude, that's beside the point.
It's a little, I'm not going to lie. It's a little, it freaks me out a little bit. Cause when I have back trouble and hip trouble, I can barely walk. I have trouble putting on my, I can't put on like socks. Like something as innocuous as putting on socks and shoes. I have to have like it's bad. And like thankfully it hasn't happened in a while. Knock on wood for me. It's been about 10 years since I threw my back out. But when it happens, dude, I'm a sad sack. Like let me tell you, like I am a sad sack when it happens.
Luckily it's just fucking the muscles. That's just ice it. Rest, don't do any strenuous shit. So like with hanging the lights, I had my fucking 14-year-old go up the ladder and do that while I was spotting the ladder.
That's good for her to learn how to do that shit though, so that she doesn't. So that someday she ain't got to depend on no fucking man, dude.
Exactly.
Right?
I mean, it's there's upsides
You're
to it. There's downsides to it. You know,
Joe,
she
you're
was
a good
fucking scared
dad.
of shit.
You're a good dad, Joe.
But I'm doing, you know, I'm preparing her.
Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there.
There was one time because so it got really cold this week, and then fucking this weekend it's been in the 70s. Like it warmed back up. So all of Satan's spawn, aka bees, wasps, hornets, they've all come back out of their fucking nests. Yep. So she was up there at one point and there was a fucking wasp flying around her head and she didn't notice it. And I was not saying shit because I didn't want her to freak out and fall off the fucking ladder. Yeah. And then I have to catch her. And then now my back's fucked up even more. But I got these little, so I bought regular like light hooks that you typically would use that clip onto your gutter and then you can clip the lights in. Yeah. Well, apparently they don't work with my gutter system on this house. So I had to go on Amazon and they have these all weather fucking light hooks that just stick on. Yeah. So it was fairly simple for her. She just took her little purse backpack that she always carries with her, stuck the bag of the fucking adhesive things, the light clips into it, and then just hooked a couple, ran the lights through it, climbed down the ladder. I moved the ladder back up. But no, that was primarily my week. Yesterday we did go watch my little sister, or technically, you know, our bartender and one of the other friends who are like younger sisters to us. They ran a 5K yesterday morning.
That was on Facebook, wasn't it? That was on. Yes. Okay, that's what I saw on
Facebook. So our bartender's friend, she just got diagnosed with POTS. So and the 5K they ran yesterday was a heart-to-heart 5K for, you know, heart disease awareness and stuff.
What's POTS?
Fuck.
Some kind of pulmonary something dark side?
It's postural orthostatic tachycardia. So the heart's not beating at a proper rhythm.
Oh yeah, it says here that it affects the automatic nervous system and causes a rapid increase in heart rate when moving from a lying or seated to a standing position.
Yeah.
That sucks. That really sucks.
I wonder if that's why I get fucking nauseous in the morning when I start moving around. I get nauseous like almost every day. Like whether I drink or don't drink, you know what I mean? Like it's like what I did the day before is irrelevant. I wake up and as soon as I get up, I get fucking nauseous.
Well, we typically go and support them when they run the 5Ks and stuff because, you know, I'm not in any shape to fucking run one right now. I planned on running one a couple months ago and then
we'll get you there.
Fucked up. Yeah. And they're, you know, our bartender, her goal was to place and medal in her age group because of her friend getting diagnosed with POTS. Okay. They both ended up placing in their age group. Bartender got first place and she got second place.
Oh, fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. What was their you know what their time was?
So first place in the 20 to 29 age group was 28 minutes, which was the bartender. And then it was like 31 minutes was second place.
Okay. I can dig it. And then, I'm glad we're not in the army. I'm glad we're not in the army anymore.
And then our friend with POTS, her boyfriend also ran it. And this was his first time running a 5K in like 6 years. Mm-hmm. And he placed second in his age group, in the 30 to 39 age group.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. How'd he do?
All three of our crew placed in their age groups.
I really used to, I'm not going to lie, I kind of fucking miss going for like jogs in the morning. Like I miss fucking PT sometimes, like not all PT, but like I miss just getting up and fucking running. And like, I used to, when I was in the army, obviously not now, I was pretty fucking halfway goddamn decent at running. Like I was never like the fastest in the company, but I was in A train, like my entire career. I was on the A train. Like I was in the top, what would you call like A train? Like top 10, 15%, maybe?
Yeah.
Like that. Like I was never the fastest, but if you wanted to beat me, you better be pretty quick on your fucking feet. You know
You
what
better,
I mean?
you better be
when
in
I
the
was
A's
in-
here.
Yeah.
When I was in, even when we were just doing our PT tests,
Mhm.
I'd, be one of the like first 5 to cross the finish line.
Usually,
And then I would go and run with my guys that were still, coming
Yeah.
in to motivate them,
cross the finish line and then turn around and go find like 120.
dragging fucking people back, like, kind of motivating the one at the rear to, pick up their pace and get them going.
That's what I thought good sergeants do, Joe. That's what I thought good sergeants. That's how I was taught to do it.
I was doing that shit when I was a PFC.
I'm still
When I was a specialist, I was never a PFC.
I'm still in contact with my very first team leader, like ever. Like when I was a mechanic, like first company, fresh out of training, fucking cherry ass fucking Private Campbell.
Yeah.
Fucking, he was a good runner. And like me, I used to have to catch him. I only beat the whole fucking time I was in this company before I transferred out to deploy. I only beat him once. And do you guys want to know why I beat him that day?
He was sick.
He was sick. He had the fucking flu. And I only beat him in the last 100 meters. I was like using him as kind of like a guidepost. And then we got up. We were our final destination was a PT bubble, one of the PT shells at Leonard Wood.
Yeah.
And there's a very, very slight incline on the road, so not exactly a hill, but a slight incline.
And you just fucking sprinted.
And I sprinted ahead of him at the very, very end. And so even with the fucking flu, the dude basically still fucking. It was difficult for me to beat him. Like
The only time I didn't max my fucking PT test was because I had the fucking flu.
Yeah. One of the only times I think I fucking might have maxed, because they don't give you the score. One of the only times I might have maxed my PT test was the second time I went to selection. Like, no shit. Like, because I trained really, really, like gym wise, and like I trained really, really hard before I went the second time. Probably the best shape I've ever been in my life. And like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I fucking maxed that PT test. Like,
so speaking of selection, I think this will be a good transition into my week too. Squillini, you're watching Special Forces.
That was, I was going to say, and I started watching that this week, and I've already burned through season 1, season 2, and half of season 3. So I'm about where you are now, John.
Caught up with us in Special Forces.
But what about Special Forces? Fuck Special Forces,
man.
Ranger.
So I want to know your thoughts. Your full-on thoughts about the whole show as a whole.
So honestly, I like the show. Here's one thing I would fucking die to see them do is not necessarily a spinoff, but a season or, a secondary version of it with the same instructors, but just regular average Joes, not, civilians and gold medalist Olympians and fucking NFL and NBA players, just Joe Blow off the fucking street. Bring in, people that
otherwise probably wouldn't be expected.
Nobody would fucking know.
Yeah, it's literally like it's like a few C-list celebrities, a couple athletes, and then like some controversial figure that's trying to do right.
Yeah, like fucking Tom Sandoval
and Black. Listen, I've seen Tom Sandoval in several different reality shows right now. I think this was the first one that he did. This guy. He was enemy number 1 for all women on the planet because he cheated on his wife, and then he goes on these reality shows and he has shown a different personality of the type of human that he is.
Because so we find out because he was season 2.
Yeah, he was on what was it?
He was on the season of JoJo
Sunset or some shit like that.
What is his background? Like, what is he famous for?
Well, he's
Real Housewives, a lot of reality TV.
It wasn't Real Housewives. It's like Shahs of Sunset or some shit. I'll tell you right now. Where did Tom Sandoval? And every reality show, competition reality show, let me make that clear, that I've seen Tom Sandoval in,
Mhm.
he has found himself to show that he's more than just a guy who cheated on his wife.
Vanderpump Rules.
Vanderpump Rules, that's what it is. I've never watched it.
What the fuck is that? What the?
I have.
Yeah.
It's one of those, like, because there's reality competition and then there's reality TV.
So
And
it's basically like Jay Campbell being on a reality show. That'd be like minus the cheating
And
on the wife.
actually, John, before he was on Vanderpump Rules, he was on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills from 2012.
he
to 2013.
was.
And then Vanderpump Rules came out in 13, and he was in that from 13 to 2024.
Is Vanderpump like a spinoff of the Housewives?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Yeah.
So this dude's basically famous for being on reality shows. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
So he got blasted for cheating on his wife, right? And he
Well,
yeah, and he paid for it. And what I love about Tom, he's a musician too. Like people forget that he's also in like a pop rock band too, and they're actually pretty good. But he has been able to show off a different personality than what people are used to seeing of him. He's a goofy guy. He's a cool guy.
we're not going to excuse marital infidelity at all. That's not where I'm going.
No.
No, absolutely.
Everybody, if we were all judged based on our worst fucking day, how fucked would we all be? How entirely fucked would we all be if we got judged for the rest of our life off of the worst, like our worst showing? You know what I mean?
And that's kind of the thing. Like, he went on the show. Like, he even said the reason he went on the show on Special Forces is because he wanted to redeem himself. He's like, I fucked up. I know I fucked up. And because I'm a public figure, that's why it hit so hard.
Sure.
But I'm here to redeem myself, to prove that was just piss poor choices and I can do better in life.
I'm not going to fucking lie, dude. Like, gentlemen, like, part of the reason I joined the Army when I did was because I had to go back to Arizona with my tail between my legs and go live with my parents for the first time in 10 fucking years, because my marriage, like my first marriage, had suddenly ended. And like, I will never forget the shame, the absolute shame of that 2-day drive from here in the Midwest back to fucking Tucson, Arizona.
Yeah.
And sitting there for 2,000 miles, homies, fucking like, or 1,000 miles, just like, what the fuck are you going to do? What the fuck are you going to do?
But yes, Squillini, keep going. I mean, but yeah,
sorry.
he was, no, it's okay. He was the same season as JoJo Siwa, right?
Yeah.
Which I mean, that was another coming of age story that was there as well.
But I mean, overall, the show's been fucking pretty. It's entertaining. It's awesome to see the culture shock these celebrities go through when they see the shit we had to deal with in training. Like, yeah, they're doing more special forces related, like tasks and stuff, and teaching them shit like that average Joe Blow fucking in the military wouldn't see unless they went through selection for Navy SEALs, Marine Recon, Green Beret, Ranger, whatever the fuck it might be. But it's interesting to see how the culture shock hits them. And like John said, it's primarily C-list celebrities. Stephen Baldwin, fucking.
What a joke Stephen Baldwin was. I can't believe he fucking.
Tara Reid.
Yeah, Tara Reid, she should not have been there.
No.
First off, she was sneaking cigarettes in there, whereas fucking
they caught her before they even made it to the.
Yeah, well, remember season 1, Scary Spice was smoking in the fob.
Well, I think because that was season 1 into season 2, and they probably changed it up to not allow them to have cigarettes.
Well, remember, because Scary Spice said I snuck them in. Because the one person asked her, she was like, were you supposed to have those? She was like, no. And she's just sitting in the fucking fob smoking a cigarette. Like she ain't going to get chaptered out for it, right?
Jesus Christ.
And then they caught Tara Reid with what, 2 packs, 3 packs?
So she had, the DS, the staff, the directing staff is what they're calling them, the DS. They do their first challenge after they get them all off their first bus before they bring them to the fob. And They have them strip out of all their civilian shit, put on their fucking gear, their kit that is being issued to them in a sense. And when she takes off all her regular shit, she tries to she puts 2 packs of cigarettes in her left cargo pocket and then another 2 packs in her right one. And the DS sees this. She's already done the challenge that was supposed to be done
and
before.
not just the DS, the lead DS.
Walks up to her. They tell everybody to go get in their vehicles, and then the DS walks up to her and stops her and says, "What's in your pockets?" And she tries to say nothing. And then he's like, "Well, empty them." And she pulls out 2 packs from one pocket. And he's like, "Is that it?" And she's like, "Yes." Then he's like, "Well, empty your other one." There's another 2 fucking packs.
And what's even funny too is that like Foxy is like I from my perspective, he looks like, I think he's like the lead DS.
So actually,
is it Billy?
No.
So did she get kicked off?
Reyes.
Did she get kicked off because of that?
So she quit because she
quit by the
couldn't
end of the
handle
first episode, but
yeah,
or first day, but
she couldn't do it. She couldn't do it.
One fucking
They didn't
day.
kick her out at that point
Day.
because they caught her and they confiscated the contraband before it made it to the fob.
Oh, if you go by the way, in the actual army, like if you go to a school and it says no tobacco and they catch you with that shit, you'll get dropped, and it's called an integrity violation.
Yeah.
You will like your company or your battalion spent a shitload of money for you to fly to a different installation to do whatever training you're doing. If you get kicked out because of an integrity violation, have fun when you get home. Have fun when you get home.
Now, some of the stunts are really crazy. Cam Newton almost his body weight almost flipped the fucking helicopter into the sea.
Was this a small helicopter?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're doing
like a buzzard, right?
You're extracting from. So what that one was? It was the first day, first fucking task they had to do. They were transporting them all into
water. His third season is all water.
By boat. They stop the boat. They throw smoke grenades on it. The DS jump onto this fucking ferry. They, then kick everybody off the fucking boat. Like they start, "Who are you?" They say their name and what their name is for, and then they just fucking push them off the fucking boat into the water, and they have to swim to the shore, which was fucking hilarious. Watching this, 5'3" fucking ex-British SBS, so Special Boat Service guy,
Billy, yeah,
6'5" ass off of a fucking boat.
No, and Carrie Hart, he looked at, he was like, "What's your name?" "Carrie." "That's a girl's name," and then shoved them into the fucking water.
But so after that, they then go to do their first like official task, and with the first task, they're on a speedboat or on an extraction boat, and then there's a helicopter coming in to get them from that boat out of the area to safety as an extraction. And what they have to do is they have to jump from the boat, grab the fucking skis of the fucking helicopter, and then climb up into the fucking helicopter.
Which Stephen Baldwin actually did, and he did it with grace.
He was the first one to complete it out of everybody they did it with, and he fucking grabs that skid and fucking just swings that fucking leg up and gets up there. I was like, "Holy fuck!" Did he really just accomplish?
Yeah, because
he was the one I was expecting to fucking face plant into the fucking water.
Yeah, he did it, but yeah, get to camp because
they tell him, "Okay, go," and he goes and does his little run jump, and when he fucking grabs the skid, the helicopter does this. His body weight just fucking tilted the fucking helicopter.
Yeah, and everybody, like all the other like recruits are watching. They're like, "Oh my god!" And even like the DS are like, "Whoa!"
And Foxy, the DS that's in the helicopter to help with the judging, he like grabs shit. Real quick.
That shit. Now here's a funny moment. Now, do you remember in the first season with the one football player when they were doing the driving course? And I said this a couple weeks ago on the show where he was driving crazy, and then he looks at Billy, and Billy's like, "Why are you looking at me like you want to make love to me?" And then he's like, "Why'd you do that? Why'd you drive through the barricade?" "'Cause I could."
That's actually pretty smart though. That shows
Oh,
that shows some initiative. You know
we
what I
have
mean?
a very important question in the chat. If you were going to purchase a beer fridge, would you pick a Kelvinator or a GE, a General
So by
Electric?
beer fridge, are we talking like regular fridge to just put cans in, or are we talking like a kegerator fridge?
Kegerator. Yeah, that was my only question actually. Because if you're just doing
That's the
cans,
important thing. Because if I'm going kegerator, I'm going Kelvinator. If I'm going to store fucking 12 packs and 24 packs in, I'm going GE.
yeah, get a $100 fucking
Okay.
thingamajig from fucking Walmart. You know what I
Quick-
mean? Like, as
quick
long as they stay
question.
cold.
What's the difference of a I've honestly I was 37 years old when I heard of a Kelvinator. So what?
Joe, that's you.
Yeah,
That's
this is new to me. You guys know me. I'm not a beer
It's
enthusiast
just,
like you guys.
it's just a fucking, it's like it's like a fancy goddamn fucking fridge. Like
Yeah.
there's nothing really inherently special about it. It just, I think it's more efficient and it keeps them colder without freezing. I don't know what the
Yeah.
fuck.
So Kelvinator really is more commercial fridges. They do some
Mm.
some residential, but the residential fridges are just like stupid fuck. So a residential Kelvinator, just for like the least fanciest model they sell, is 15G.
Fuck you. Like
I can go buy a GE with the
Ross.
same fucking space, with the same fucking space that does the same fucking thing for fucking $600 at fucking Lowe's.
I think Jay heard the button this time.
I did. It's choppy, but I know what you pushed. You know what I mean? Like,
I love that, but it's just but that's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. But yeah,
I'm not spending 15 G's on a fucking refrigerator to put in my fucking house.
Now,
I mean, if I got it, I'll spend it.
well, going back to Mr. Devin's question, if you got that kind of money to throw around, homie, get the fucking Kelvinator.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, like
seriously,
There you go.
but like,
if I were to go hit the
Kelvinator.
fucking Powerball tomorrow and buy a fucking house with some of the winnings, I'm gonna get a really nice fucking fridge.
Yep.
Yeah.
I might buy two really nice fucking fridges, one to put in my fucking man cave, one to put in the fucking kitchen.
Thank you.
And I'd probably go double Kelvinators because the
why not?
quality of the Kelvinators, because Kelvinators are really like, you're seeing those in like high-end restaurants, or like when you look at these mansion tours, like on MTV Cribs, those really big fucking refrigerators that are like two fridges put together almost.
You can
That's what those are.
You can put a fucking whole body in there and shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
And then close it and then play fucking Tetris on the door. Yeah, but yeah, hey, I'm glad you're watching Special Forces. I'm glad that we could talk about it. We're kind of in the same area too, so we should be getting into season 4.
It'd be fun.
I'll be done with season 4 by the end of this week.
I believe it.
I totally had a flashback to Selection when you guys were talking about like their little challenge and shit. Like, some of that shit is just like if you make it in Selection, if you make it past Gate Week and past the land navigation course, the Star course, you go into what they call Team Week. So at this point, you've already been there for like 2 weeks. Okay, Team Week is just not fucking fun, like at fucking all. Like it's like you're already kind of sucking, and then Team Week is a suck fest. Like it's at the end of the selection.
Yeah,
Team Week is at the end of. It just turns into a fucking suck fest, dude. It's
yeah. So we're about to get into our topics. My week was pretty tame. Played a lot of fucking Arc Raiders.
Fucking A. How are you kicking some ass, dude, or what?
Oh my god, I'm finding blueprints. I'm killing fucking.
Dude, I saw you wax a dude this morning. Like just to take his poor bastard already got knocked on his ass. And John's like, "Hey, dude, hey, homie, I'm sorry." Like, fucking, you guys remember Menace to Society?
Yeah.
Hey, homie, you okay? And John's like, "Boof, boof, boof, boof." Like,
yeah, I listen when they're because like you can pick other people up if you have a defibrillator. I did not have one.
I literally thought you were gonna go help him. Like I was watching, like, and then you just walk up.
I knew when John saw him and started running up saying, "I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry." Nope, he's about to fucking nuke this guy.
Yeah,
right.
but I'm happy.
I've got before we dive fully into that, I've got a good one for you guys. So,
oh wait.
What's this? Oh my God. You just sent us on like a 10-minute spiel, dude. You're gonna have to rewind the episode.
Well, at the end of the day, you said if you got the money for it, go with the
If you got
Kelvinator.
the money, go Kelvinator. If you don't have the money, GE fucking does the same fucking shit.
Like I said, go to.
And if you're into brewing, as was said,
go to
also in the chat,
go to fucking Walmart and get the $150 fucking whatever the fuck, and like as long as it keeps the goddamn beer cold, bro. As long as the beer's cold.
Oh, the comment was General Electric unless you're into brewing. That's what was said.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Also, E4 Mafia.
Speaking of nuking, I didn't mention this last week, but the week before there was a really bad fight at my daughter's school.
Oh.
And the resource officers, so the sheriff's deputies that are there as resource officers, were having an issue breaking up the fight. They had to deploy fucking pepper spray.
Oh no.
And they deployed it in a specific hall of the school. And the school had to stop lunches for the day until they could get maintenance staff and EMS out there to clear the fucking spray from the hallway. Because it was even affecting the people that didn't get sprayed because they literally turned this hallway into a gas chamber. My daughter comes home gets off the bus. She's like, I got nuked at school today. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you got nuked? Oh, well, they had to and then she pulls up the video and shows me. And like 2 seconds later, I get an email from the principal of the school telling all the parents about it.
Have you guys ever been pepper sprayed?
Yes.
Like directly? It's not.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
It is not fucking fun, is it? It is not. I don't care how much.
Bro, I'm an MP. Of course, I've been fucking.
I would rather go. I would rather go through the boot camp gas chamber than get pepper sprayed ever again.
Hard agree. I've been pepper sprayed. I've been fucking stun gunned, and I've been fucking what's the goddamn thing with the tongs? The
cattle prod.
No. Fucking taser. I've been tased.
Well,
I've never been
most
tased.
Police tasers, so like the taser I carried, you have cartridges that attach that then deploy the prongs.
Yes.
But you can pull the cartridge off, and it also doubles as a stun gun where you can press it into somebody's back.
Dope. That's fucking dope. Yeah. So like fucking, I've done all three. By far, fucking pepper spray is hands down the
worst.
I could, dude, if I was drunk enough, I could probably pull those fucking prongs out of me. Like if I was drunk enough. Like stun guns are a little bit more iffy because depending on what part of your body they go on,
how powerful it is.
Oh, you'll drop. You'll 100%.
I've got a story about pepper spray and tasers. I'll tell y'all in a little bit.
Yeah, I get
John get through his week.
I get triggered when I hear that the stun gun sound like that shit. I literally get triggered when I hear that shit.
Yep.
So
he's asking the big
11
question.
Bravo was Jay. I was 31 Bravo, and then John was a fucking cook.
92 golf, baby. Golf. Culinary specialist. Quartermasters lead the way, baby. Let's go.
Infantry. All right. Why
Quartermaster.
Why is the sky blue? Because God loves the infantry. What makes the green grass grow?
Blood, bright red blood.
Bright red blood. Thank you.
Oh man. So my week was pretty good again. Y'all got nothing on air defense. Oh fuck.
Oh, here we go. Oh, look, everybody. I'm 14 series. No, actually, seriously, thank you, because y'all fucking keep our asses fucking safe on the front.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Actually, funny story, John and Joe, on my last tour, the one in Helmand, the one in Helmand, they brought an MLRS onto our fob, and we got to do security for it, and like while they were firing it off, like they fired a fucking MLRS like from our fob. Like it was dope as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
My wife the other day, because she watches a lot of like the soldiers videos, like they're in a firefight and shit. And I guess she was watching one where they called in fucking air support.
Uh-huh.
And she heard the plane go over and she's like, what the fuck was that noise it just made? So she takes her fucking headphones out and turns the volume up on her phone so I can hear it. I was like, oh, that's a warthog.
Yeah.
Warthog go Bert.
That reminds me, you said you watched Warfare, right?
Yeah.
Dude, my favorite part of that movie is when they do the fucking the show force. The show force. That shit, That's a real thing. If you guys watch the movie Warfare, when they do a show of force with an F-16,
That shit is gangster.
holy fucking shit! Like you have not lived. Like,
I had to keep pausing that movie while we were watching it because my wife had so many questions. And I had all the fucking answers. So she's like, why is that plane flying so low? Aren't they shitting their pants? It's like, no, that's a show of force. Like we're flying low at fucking supersonic speeds
to make you shit your pants.
Cause that blast for a fucking reason. Like
all that dust flies up. It's loud. Oh my god, it's so fucking loud. I got buzzed by an F-16 driving. I think I was in eastern Colorado somewhere. I think I was either going to or coming from Kansas City, and I got buzzed by an F-16 off of one of the Air Force bases, and I was in my car, and it wasn't even close to how low it was in the movie. I'm talking he might have been somewhere between 200 and 500 feet, maybe, and it sounded like a fucking thunderclap in my car. I was in my car, and it sounded like a thunderclap. In the movie, he's like probably less than 100 feet off the ground.
West, West, I gotta say, that's one of the coolest things I've ever fucking heard in my life. It was a missile testing.
Devin, I did in 2017, I did the 75th anniversary of Bataan. I did the Bataan Memorial Death March in 2017. That's the longest ruck I ever did in the Army, was 26.2 miles at White Sands Missile Range. At White Sands Missile Range. They have a thing every year. Yep. It's called the Bataan Memorial Death March. And it's in honor of the World War II guys.
Yeah, my unit always, asked for volunteers or people to go do the Bataan Death March every year. And I kept signing up and kept getting passed over.
I think that was an off year. I was between deployments on that one, and I just signed up and I went by myself. I knew I had some friends that were in the Air Force at the time. They lived, I think he was at Holloman Air Force Base. I think it's Holloman.
Yeah.
And so I went, that's not very far from White Sands. So I went and stayed with them, did the death march, and like took the next day off for recovery, and then went home the day after that. Like, you had to work. Well, Devin, you should have just walked it, dude. You wouldn't have had to do the detail, right? It's like going to a ball. It's just like going to a ball.
Yeah.
Just buy your ticket to the ball. Just buy your ticket to the ball. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, otherwise you're going to be on the detail.
You know how many times I bought my ticket to the ball and just didn't go to the ball so I wouldn't have to work the detail?
Yep.
The more you know.
So I'm going to attempt to try to finish my week in review so we can get to our news, because we have a lot of shit to get to. Someone needs to drive the bus to pick up all the people who quit in the first mile. Oh,
fuck that.
He was that guy.
That's a fucking that is a 20. It's a marathon distance. Like, there's people that run the marathon. There's people that walk without anything on in civilian clothes. There's people that ruck in civilian clothes, and then there's people that ruck in military attire.
Yeah,
and I did the military heavy, so I was rucking in military attire and
full gear. Yeah,
full. Well, not quite full gear. It was a rucksack and a uniform. Like, well, but 26.2 motherfucking miles. I almost lost a toenail. Like,
Jesus Christ. So
my toenail was black for a year, John. It took a year for it to grow all the way back out before none of it was black anymore.
I've never had. So my fucking God.
Smoke some weed.
I just did. If you didn't know this.
Sorry, I was too busy talking.
That's why I was able to get away with it. No, but yeah, I mean, watch Special Forces. We watched the Warped Tour is this weekend, so I was watching some of that yesterday. I really just wanted to watch Story of the Year.
Okay. Did any of the bands surprise you?
No.
Okay.
Every band that was on actually Devil Wears Prada.
Okay.
But like, I mean, their music, they've been on several Warped Tours before,
sure.
So it's not 100% surprising, but like the way that they've like adjusted the tour. Well, it's not even a fucking tour. It's just
a couple of shows here and there.
It's 4 shows and none of them are in New Jersey. What the fuck, my guy?
Fucking assholes.
Like we are the epitome of what the Warped Tour was here in New Jersey. We had the best Warped Tour moments here, and they give us nothing. They give us nothing. We still have English Town. You could go right back. It's big enough.
No fucking respect, dude. No, I fucking insulted you a little bit. They insult you a little bit, John.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the Warped Tour was pretty good. I'm actually I'm waiting for it today to get to check out Jutes and Kill Switch Engage and Chiodos. Chiodos is playing tonight.
Who's that?
So that they're just another screamo band that I used to listen to from back in the day.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
No. So and then what else? We're gonna watch Frankenstein tonight. The Squid Game reality competition show has come out, so we're gonna watch that today. Am I missing anything? No, just been playing a lot of fucking Arc Raiders. That's really fucking it. And yeah, let's get into our topics. But before we do, when I was and I was surprisingly good at tactically acquiring vehicle parts, and I put an entire vehicle out of it, kind of like the Johnny Cash song. That's
So funny story. So Devin, I was 11 Bravo, but I had a prior MOS. I started my career as a mechanic. I was a 91 Lima when I started, and I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. Trust your Jay. I know exactly what you're talking about. Tactically acquiring things that may or may not belong to your platoon, company, battalion. I've literally gone to like
I just thought that was part of the E4 Mafia creed.
Bro, I have literally snuck into a battalion like the battalion next door's motor pool at night and fucking stripped apart to fucking make our shit fucking work. And I didn't tell anybody and nobody asked. And so I'm sure somebody got their fucking ass handed to them. But
I remember
it wasn't our battalion.
I remember in boot camp, when you get the MREs, they take away the
candy.
They take the candy. So they used to throw them in the dumpster in front of us. Well, sometimes some of us would have to clean the Thunderdome that was outside because we were in trailers, So
and you tactfully acquire the candy that was in the trash bin. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the funniest part about that is that we got caught by other recruits, other boots, and they saw me. I was inside the dumpster acquiring all the goods, right?
Did they fucking snitch on you?
Oh, they didn't. They couldn't because I gave them a bunch of candy too, and I told them you're a part of this now.
Oh my fucking man, my man.
Literally, I remember. I'll never forget the dude's name, Francis. Francis comes up to me. He's like, "What are you doing, man?" I'm like, "Here, take it." Like we can't take all
John
of it
was
now.
training to be part of the E4 Mafia before he was even part of the E4 Mafia.
I didn't even make
from
it.
E1 to fucking E3. You're just in training to become a mafia member.
You got to become a made member. You know what I mean?
Right. I was honorary. Okay, they were silly enough to put me on staff duty without an NCL, so I pulled the Humvee transmission for myself. Good old TH400. All right,
that's a smart man right there.
Fred Durst is making the rounds right now. Fred Durst is in a lot of trouble with Estonia. Break this down for me, Jay.
I keep wanting to say Lincoln Park. Limp Bizkit is in Eastern Europe on a tour right now, and they had a concert canceled in Estonia. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think
it was in Estonia.
Good to see you, Toshi.
Where is Estonia?
It's on the border of fucking Russia. It's one of the Baltic states, and so like it's in the northern part of Eastern Europe, on the border with Russia. And Fred Durst made some pro-Russian comments.
Yeah, and I'll say the quote too, and I'll break it down for you because I found it very interesting.
Like this is basically
the quote. I'm going to go ahead and give the disclaimer real quick. This is only for journalism purposes that we are stating this. None of us on this podcast believe what he said. All right, go ahead.
My family needs me to exist. I gotta go. Hey, thank you so much for coming by. Fred Durst, your time to shine, Jay. So Fred Durst says how Russia is portrayed in the media is far from reality, and I want to prove to everyone that it's really cool. So this is a very interesting comment because I mean we've seen the videos and we've seen the articles of some of and we've said this, not all of them, right? But some of them have been very, celebrating the
Pro-Russia.
event that's happening over there.
Just call it they're pro-Russia. Like
Yeah.
that's like just flat out. It's okay
Yeah.
to say it. Like
And
we've
and-
had entire episodes that revolved around the Ukraine war here on this
yeah,
podcast.
and I have no issue with you being curious or or trying to understand culture or trying to figure out the truth, right?
That's a far
But
cry from
But what he says here, how Russia is portrayed in the media is far from reality. And I'm not trying to sound like an asshole. I'm not trying to be all crazy, but that's not true. I mean, we've seen the excerpts of people of some of the Russian people, and we're gonna get so much fucking hate for this, but whatever.
fuck, dude. Fuck Russia.
But it's
fuck
just,
Russia, dude.
and
Man,
I
I
have-
don't have access to make captions. Shit.
I
Throw a fuck Russia caption up.
fuck Russia. Thank you. Got you, Joe. Got you.
not the people, not all of the people.
No, just
okay?
Russia as a whole. Just
They're kind of encroaching, John. I'm not going to lie. They've already sustained a million casualties. They haven't risen up to stop their dictator, like that fuck Putin. Fucking
that's true.
Our president's best fucking friend, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, like fuck
But
that
let's-
shit.
yeah,
bro.
they only go bareback riding on horses naked together. So. And they share a horse.
And they probably name Bubba.
Yeah. So all right. So let's bring it back. So Fred Durst. So Fred Durst is talking about like wanting to do more about Russia and having give us a better picture. Now, I have no issue with the curiosity of people wanting to learn about other cultures and why they are the way. I mean, I'm that we've had myself and Jay and Squillini, the three of us have had conversations about how I would interview the enemy just to not understand their perspective, but to listen to what they have to say.
Sure, and
And that's called investigative journalism. Like you're doing the right thing in that case.
well, and I always go back since this portion of the Ukraine war started. We're going back to February of 22.
Yeah.
It's been 3.5. We're moving into year 4 right now. It's almost going to be 4 years, like coming up in a couple months. I always fall back on like, it's like they're bombing apartment buildings. They're bombing hospitals.
Yeah.
They bombed children's hospitals. They are not just targeting military targets and infrastructure. They are targeting human beings that are not in the military, and they're the invader. They're not like defending their homeland. Okay, they invaded. They started this shit. They fucking started
Like
it.
Ukraine.
I'm so fuck yeah, dude. Like
Yeah.
Heroyam Slava. I'm telling you, bro. Like fuck Russia, dude.
So yeah, I mean, Estonia canceled the Limp Bizkit concert because of
Like
his
the
comments about it.
The government of Estonia said, "Fuck no, you're not playing."
Yeah.
here." The government, like literally.
It's so interesting too because like you do have to watch what you have to say, especially with the audience that you have.
Well, look at that country. They were in the Warsaw Pact. They were under Russia's thumb the entire time the Soviet Union. The entire time the Soviet Union existed, they were under Russia's thumb. Is it or is it not just totally shocking that they want nothing to do with fucking Russia now? You know what I mean?
No, absolutely,
Like,
yeah.
Color me fucking shocked, right? Like no, fucking Russia sucks. That's why they want nothing to do with them.
I guess their government doesn't want them to break stuff.
Boo.
I love that one. So,
with
bro,
the chainsaw.
bro, is this rumor true that the Mexican president was funded and works for the cartel? So I've been reading about some of this stuff, and I can't comment on any of the stuff that I don't truly understand completely.
I want to know what government right now isn't up somebody else.
Yeah.
It's getting a little scary out there.
Or what government doesn't owe somebody else trillions of dollars?
Fuck, dude, it's getting. I'm getting a little scared, kids. And when your friendly neighborhood Jay starts getting the fear, like start looking for a place to run and hide.
God, I love Geraldo Rivera.
Dude, well, I think you make a very valid point though, John. Like, would I ever personally be in the presence of a member of, let's say, the Taliban, Al Qaeda, Hamas?
You wouldn't.
No, I would not, because I don't want to be anywhere fucking in the vicinity of them, because I still consider them my fucking like mortal fucking enemies. Okay, for life. However, comma, you would be able to do that. I know you would. You'd be able to sit there and have a conversation, maybe even share tea, You know what I mean? And just pick their fucking brain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And from the dungeon, if you wait a few minutes when Squillini comes back, we're going to talk. We're actually going to talk about that.
For once, we're actually going to inject like just a little bit of politics into the show, just a little bit, just the tip, just to see how it feels, just for a second. All right, we're not going crazy.
And this isn't like red versus blue versus yellow shit. This is just like what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it's that stupid. Like we can't fucking ignore it. Like that.
And I have a funny comment here about this situation. It's going to be anonymous. What was written, but it's very it's very interesting. It was red and blue coming together for a good cause. Yeah, finding the truth. But yeah, all right. So good. Squillini's back. We can bring it up because, well, you know, we're about to bring it up, Squillini.
Oh, God. Which thing are we bringing up now?
Bubba.
Donald Trump and Bill's little love affair.
Bullshit.
So there was this email that came out in the Epstein files, right? And the email references Donald Trump giving a blowjob to Bill Clinton, which coincidentally he must like BJ's.
Who was referred to as Bubba in the email, right?
Yeah,
we're hoping it was Bill Clinton that we're referring to because there are like horses that are named Bubba too, right? Like, right?
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
He might have had sexual relations with the 45th and 47th president.
So this was
that was also in the Oval Office.
It's so interesting that this is a conversation. Is Donald Trump blowing Bill Clinton, right? And
you know what? Like, if we're talking about like his sexual proclivities, I kind of don't want to go in this direction only because we already know who the fuck Epstein was. And like, I don't really believe in the concept of hell. But
Epstein didn't kill himself.
Sometimes I hope hell exists so that people like him can fucking torture.
Yeah.
Burn
I had a conversation with someone. I'm gonna keep them anonymous. All right. They said this. He hates Americans, loves scammers, hates America, loves Israel, hates deportation, loves importing Chinese, hates America first, loves H-1Bs, hates drinking water, and loves sucking cock. This is our president. He pulled his endorsement for Magic the Gathering because of some H-1B shit. And that's a Elon Musk comment. But he said, the dude's a clown. We need to get rid of him. Where the fuck is RFK's bitch ass? If this is what they got on Trump, what do they have on him?
I like that.
Where is RFK?
Fuck RFK too, dude. Fuck that.
Fuck RFK. However, the most badass moment ever in the current political climate was when RFK was getting fucking hounded by the Senate, and the motherfucker pops a Zin in the middle of a fucking Senate hearing. Just straight up fucking just thinks he's being slick and just fucking pops a fucking Zin right into his puts an upper decky in. Like,
yep.
I'm sorry, that's like a boss move, but you have to actually be a boss.
You actually have to be a boss. Yeah, like you don't just get to do whatever the fuck you want.
That's right.
We have these institutions for a fucking reason, and like
so now
we would like for them to work better sometimes, but it doesn't mean they don't work at all. And it doesn't mean you get to fucking scratch your dick when you're talking to the goddamn like Senate subcommittee, motherfucker. Okay, anti-vax bitch. Fucking sorry, sorry, John.
No, this is what we were supposed to do to bring the energy up. Remember, it's okay.
Why we don't talk about politics every week?
Yeah, like, so to end this conversation, I want you to read this out loud.
You're so proud of the one-liners you wrote. It must be hard to talk shit with a dick in your throat at real Donald Trump, and that's Elon Musk.
and this was in June.
The worst part is, Musk used to have Trump's dick in his throat.
Yeah,
These motherfuckers.
These motherfuckers, dude, they're snakes, John. Do you really expect them? Expect them to have loyalty? They don't even know the meaning of that word.
Yeah,
It's
so
like
I
a
love,
fairy tale to them.
so I love the ending part. Mark this post for the future. The truth will come out. So, you
Like,
know,
are we seriously
do you
having a conversation
remember?
about like the president likes to give BJs?
This is good content.
I mean, dude, like if Kamala Harris had been elected, I'd have been okay with this because it's a lady, right? Like, and, and, and
Weren't there some things about her that came out too?
I don't fuck if I can't keep up with
I
all
don't know.
shit.
But look, at
The
the
only
end of the
thing-
day,
only thing is, and here's something. If you look back at her entire campaign trail, the only thing that really pissed me off with Kamala Harris was that it seemed like every fucking other week she claimed to be a different fucking race.
Well, I'm not. Yeah, but that's beside the point.
That's beside
I
the
don't.
point.
If you like sucking dick, I don't care who you are, male, female, whatever the fuck. I don't care.
listen,
But
the Gravy was making a comeback.
don't put yourself on a platform that you're definitely not that, and especially against that, and then get caught with a fucking dick in your throat. That's all I'm saying. Like, we're talking about
Yeah.
hypocrisy.
Yeah.
We need
So,
less hypocrisy.
so another thing that the president fucking did this week, which I'm so fucking upset about this. Just when we were started making strides with our community in the hemp and cannabis world, now we're taking six steps back. So Jay or Squillini, are you guys following all this shit?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna fucking take this one because of last week's episode and the way it affects me personally. Because there's at least a year.
Fred Durst is done.
Yeah, that conversation's over, Sue.
It's been a while. How long has that been up?
That just came up
No,
now.
that
Yeah,
one just came in 1 minute ago. There was
Yeah, no.
one like maybe 8 minutes ago from Sue.
Oh yeah, no, but that one just came up because like we kind of just like stopped talking about Fred, but that was done with. He got canceled in Estonia, and that's it.
Yep.
But yeah,
back to our esteemed
this fucking new thing that's like, I think, what was it? If it has over 0.4
it's 0.4 THC by volume or
some shit like that, it's now illegal.
Well,
a year.
1 year. They have 1 year to figure out.
1 year to figure it out.
And now Congress, our Congress that hasn't done a fucking thing all year, is supposed to fix this within a year. Like, that's so they pretty much just put like 30,000 people out of work nationwide.
Because here's the thing,
300,000.
I've followed it closely because when it comes to social media, I have, my Facebook for keeping up with friends. I've got Instagram for content shit. And then I have my Twitter account for my news. Because I follow, a bunch of tech companies, a bunch of political figures, follow all that shit for the news side of things. The argument I keep seeing people say is this isn't meant to hurt the hemp industry as a whole. It's meant to hurt the illegal smoke shops that aren't properly fucking licensed and shit. I'm sorry, if you read the fucking bill, the way this fucking was lined in it, it's going to hurt the hemp industry as a whole. So the farm bill, when it passed, it made it legal to sell hemp.
And that was during his first term.
THC products.
Yeah,
that was literally during Trump's first term. That was one of the good things that probably came out of his first term. Like one of the few, right?
The thing is, we've seen an uprise over the last year in different hemp-derived THC products.
I thought that
the CBD and THC seltzers, fucking shit like that. Like, there's such a big market.
Well, and in the states where it's not legal, it is now federally legal for hemp, so they can sell.
You can still get THC without it being cannabis derived, and it be legal. So if you live in a state like me, where cannabis isn't legal, but hemp derived THC and CBD products are legal, you can still get products. Yeah. The hemp plant doesn't have as much THC as the cannabis plant, but they're sister plants. They're practically fucking the same plant.
What'd you do, Freddie?
Or same family of plants.
You okay, buddy?
Yeah.
And
Texas
started
it. Congress, Texas is starting it. So it's It's
Because
crazy.
in Texas they tried to pass a law last year and it got overturned to ban all hemp related products in the state, and it didn't pass.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not gonna lie, your state's kind of backwards, bro. And I thought that's saying a lot coming from Missouri.
And with like my state, with North Carolina, we could still, yeah, I couldn't go to a dispensary and buy cannabis flower, but I could go buy hemp flower or pre-rolls or gummies. I can go to the store up the street and get, THC seltzers. I can go to my bar, my pub and grub that I go to on a weekly basis. They started actually doing selling CBD THC seltzers that are CBD.
And now all that's going to go.
Also, they also had liquor alternatives. So if you wanted a mixed drink instead of a seltzer, you could get a mixed drink with THC in it instead of alcohol.
I just drank. I just finished. I got a 4-pack of this thing called Layup, right? And it was a fruit punch, And I'm drinking. And I'm thinking I could pour this into a daiquiri and make a THC daiquiri,
That's the thing. Like, so they've got like alternatives for liquor where it's CBD, it's THC. And it's flavorless. So that way you can make any type of if you want a pina colada, but you don't drink alcohol, you could make a THC infused pina colada.
Yes, you can.
And still get a little bit of a buzz from the THC versus having the alcohol buzz. Yeah. The nice thing with that, and I will say this, is the lack of a hangover. When you drink like that, you're not getting hungover from drinking it if you drink too many.
I was just going to bring up, do you know who really, really, really wants hemp to be banned? Is big alcohol. Like there's like THC.
Okay, wait a minute.
THC products are taking people off of bar stools, and
it's a combination of big alcohol and big pharma.
Yeah, I have something for that.
Less people are, because with the farm bill and because of the passing of it being federally legal for any hemp-derived products to be sold in the United States, Big Pharma has started losing out on money for opioids.
Good. Fuck them.
Your narcotic painkillers, because people are now going and buying
the liquor store and
buying the seltzers, buying these other alternatives that help.
Actually help. Actually help. Don't fucking send you into a bigger spiral till death.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Those 2 that I drank last week knocked me on my fucking ass because, again,
you poor bastard.
I'm
not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. Okay, like.
Well, and the thing is, if I had the time to build up a tolerance, I would, but I don't.
I know.
I have to work a full fucking time job. I can't fucking sit here and drink them while I'm trying to work.
You're right. You're right. You can't. And
so that's why I typically drink them to go to sleep. They help me sleep without needing sleeping medication and all these other fucking big pharma medications that normally you would get prescribed if you had the struggles that I have, or even you, Jay, as or you, John, or whatnot. Like it's just
earlier from the dungeon asked if my back hurts more with weather, and unfortunately the answer is no. It just hurts every fucking day. My everything hurts every day.
I want to. Yes, I want to throw something in there before I lose my thought, because yes, the alcohol industry is losing, but at the same time, there are some alcohol companies and some of them they're conforming and they're creating products with THC in it. That's
the thing. Like in my area, all of our microbrews, all of our the breweries that are considered microbreweries are starting to release or have been releasing THC seltzers on top of their beers because they know there's a market for it. There's been a market for it for the last year because that's really when those got big. And they're like, hey, if someone wants to, like, I could go down to, it's called Foothills. Actually, I have a sticker on my fucking mic from them.
I actually got a couple of THC cans from Harvey's before Harvey's closed.
Yeah.
Because they got them on for it was like a special from the distributor, and they were like, try these out, like put them in your bar, see if they sell. Well, I ended up buying all of them, but like I was able to.
I can go down to their brew pub for the Foothills Brewery, which is right here in my city.
Uh-huh.
And if I don't want to drink a beer, they have their THC seltzers on fucking tap.
Yeah, I was just going to say what a trip it was to sit in a bar and drink weed. Like I drank weed. Like what?
Yeah.
Like
I drink weed all the time now. I love it.
my little bastard teenage ass dude is fucking like giddy inside me right now. He's like, ooh, weed. Like,
how do you think I felt when the Farm Bill passed all those years ago and CBD products and THC related like Delta 9, Delta 8, all that stuff became federally legal, and I could just walk into a fucking store and go buy, a fucking pack of gummies with, that one pack might have had 1,000 milligrams of THC across the board,
right.
But each gummy was, it was like maybe a pack of 20. Each gummy was like 25,
sure,
10 to 25 milligrams.
And then
like,
you don't need.
Me was like, what the fuck world am I living in now?
Well, it's to me like, and going back to like talking about Big Pharma real quick before we move on. For me, it's the difference between taking a shitload of medication that is bad for my body.
Yeah.
Okay. We've had the same conversation about the head medicine too for my head. It's like I could take a bunch of shit that I would need a bunch of other medicines to counteract the side effects of the pain medication, the mental medication, whatever. Or I could fucking take a gummy, maybe smoke a little reefer, maybe have a couple of beers. Depends on the day, or I could do that. So how much money are they losing on me not taking 14 different fucking types of medication every day? That's why they want it banned. That shit right there. I'm just one person.
3 Octobers ago, so not this October, the past October, but the October before that, me and the wife and our neighbors, we went to this big party at like our local castle around Halloween time. And they usually this weekend they do that. The weekend they do that party, they do another party. So they have a costume party, and then they call it a bondage party. The bondage party is kind of, you're dressing in all black and shit. But at that party, they're selling alcohol. They've got vendors. They've got different shows like people being suspended.
It's definitely what I thought it was. Fuck yeah, bro. Tell me more.
We go with our friends.
I would like to know more.
Free tickets. We got free tickets to go, so we all go together. And at that show, there was one of the vendors was a dispensary in the area, and they were selling pre-rolls. They were selling pre-rolls, and they had cops walking around and people walking around smoking fucking pre-rolls, and the cops couldn't do shit.
Squillini, what the fuck?
At a fucking sex party.
I told you guys about this when
I remember, but I didn't know it was a bondage. You went to a bondage party, Squillini?
I didn't remember that. I didn't remember that part.
I don't remember.
I've seen some really weird shit in my life. I've done some really weird shit in my life.
Hey, this is a judgment free.
The biggest part about it that I enjoyed the most was the discomforting look in my wife's eyes. Because this was the first time she's ever been to some shit like this.
You ever seen that gif of Willem Dafoe looking up like
you can't Joe, you got to go on the shallow end first, bro. Like you got to it's a slow to get.
Hold on.
He said Joe went to play those man shit.
Hold on.
Holy shit.
Once. Let me go back.
Oh my god.
Oh my fuck.
Oh, you got pictures? You got fucking pictures, bro?
Are they YouTube safe?
Oh fuck yeah, they are. Who cares?
If you're naked, you're fine.
God, that should have been today's title of the show. No, but
because it was right before. It was right before
Joe goes to a bondage show. Like I'm digging.
It was right before I got. Was it before or after I got my promotion at work? Oh no, we were living in the townhouse, so it was after the promotion at work. Yeah. Blah blah blah.
Before the fentanyl producers next door got you fucking moved. Like
no, it was after that.
I still can't believe that.
I think.
Dude, how fucking insane are our lives sometimes, dude? Like
it was before. I'm trying to think. I think me and the wife weren't even like, it was before I even proposed to my fucking wife. Maybe not. I don't. No, it was after. Was it after? Was it before? Fuck. Yeah. Let's continue the conversation while I start through fucking my photos.
We're taking six steps back in our country when it comes to hemp, and I don't know how to feel about it because all the things that I enjoy, the gummies, the vapes, the drinks.
Dude, it shouldn't have happened in the first place. That's not fucking freedom. Like hemp, just fuck the fact that you can get a little fucking buzz off of it. Hemp
you can make a belt out of it.
You can make anything just about out of it. And hemp crops they take twice as much carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere as a fucking plot of trees.
She's gonna kill me, but I don't care.
Like, giggity. Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah, Joe.
That photo.
Yes, dude. Look at that shit.
That's the neighbors.
Giggity. Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Yo.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. So you're like walking around cops, smoking weed, and like watching this shit?
So yeah.
Dig it. That's like some straight fucking Scarface shit, bro. That's like a Scarface party, dude. I can dig it. I can dig that shit all day.
That's fucking wild.
It was fun. I mean, and the big thing was like during that time.
Reminder for the viewing audience, like this is for mature audiences only. So if your kids are in the room, I got bad news for you. All right.
But yeah, I mean, the big thing is like during that time frame, like, so that last picture I shared was actually her getting fucking like spanked on a fucking iron cross.
Man, oh man!
Which is actually a video. You're singing the song of my heart. You know what I mean? Like,
we should do a podcast in one, a podcast episode in one.
That would be fun. Like at a sex show, that'd be like, oh, that's not a bad idea, John.
We still got to do the fucking podcast live stream of me and you chasing Jay around a fucking cruise ship while he's drunk before we do that.
Yeah, we're going on a cruise and just get me liquored up and just like set me loose, dude. Like, oh no, dude.
No, you know what we need to do? We need to get drunk and go to an escape room.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that Sober Me Now is thinking that might not be as good of an idea of releasing Jay on a cruise ship drunk.
That's true.
I'm not stuck here with you. You're stuck here with me. And there's nowhere to go.
Yeah,
I'm agreeing to this is if we put a shock collar on Jay with a fucking remote control and I have the remote.
Oh
Jay,
man! So I thought did we have one? I felt like we have one more thing before we ended the show. I thought there was one more thing.
Was it Veterans Day?
This isn't an Apple presentation. There's never one more thing.
It was Veterans Day. Did you guys? I told you I went and had a couple beers like at night. Like I didn't do it.
Wait. First off, we got to talk about the oxymoronicness of your Veterans Day.
Yeah, because the vet center was closed on Veterans Day.
So Veterans Day is a Tuesday. On Tuesday, Jay has therapy, his group therapy. He gets picked up by another global war veteran. They then go to the vet center. So veterans going to the vet center only for the vet center to be closed on Veterans Day.
On Veterans Day. That's only in America.
Here's your sign.
Here's your sign. Apparently, I needed the sign because what was I thinking that the vet center would be open on Veterans Day? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, it seems so plausible. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
John, did you do anything on Veterans Day?
I ate, I played a lot of video games, I relaxed, hung out with a couple friends. It was probably the most, because I don't really go out that much, right? And
you're saving yourself a lot of time and money, homie.
So I went into one of my buddies' Discords, and there was like maybe 7 people in there, and it was like the first time everyone at the same time. I was like, "Oh, happy Veterans Day!" Like it was my birthday or something, Mm-hmm. And it was kind of cool. And I had told them all, you were worth it. Remember we said we would start saying that, and
you were worth it. They were all worth it, even the ones I want to fucking piss on their graves.
Yeah, I even said that to to the guy at Halloween Spirit too because we get veteran discounts there.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, thank you for your service." I was like, "You were worth it." And like
That's right.
they usually just hear thank you, and like the guy was kind of like thrown off, like, "Oh,
Yeah, it kind of trips them out a little bit when you say it. Like, well, because if we're being honest with ourselves, if we're not lying to ourselves, like ultimately, we volunteered, we took a spot, so somebody didn't have to get fucking conscripted.
yeah,
At
yeah." But
the bare minimum, regardless of how you feel about military forces,
Yep.
whatever, we volunteered and took a spot so somebody else didn't have to get told to fucking be there.
That's
Especially,
right. And
especially
now,
if they didn't want to be.
yeah, and as far as Veterans Day, it was good. It was tame. I didn't eat as much as I usually do because the
Let me guess, you had pizza.
most. Well, yeah, of course, but the problem was most of the places were dine-in, and I'm not really a dine-in kind of guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't.
Um,
I'm. You're never going to catch me doing like the Veterans Day trip of like all the freebies. Like
yeah,
none.
yeah. I mean, if it was like a place like Harvey's and they had
Sure,
something
sure.
like that, that would be something that I would dine in at, not like
That'd
an
be different.
Applebee's or something like that. But it was good, man. I'm always I always reflect about some of the fun stuff. I actually found a folder of some old boot camp photos. If you want to look at that real quick
Yeah,
while you guys talk.
absolutely. I think you posted a couple of those, didn't you?
I got these are some
So,
new
like
ones.
for me, it was, the kid was out of school that day. I always take Veterans Day off just because, fuck, I earned it.
Fuck yeah.
It's a good, yeah, goddamn right you did, and it's a good day to take
And
off.
the only thing is like I don't go do the fucking dine out shit on Veterans Day because
Not a
I'm
fan.
not trying to deal with the fucking busyness because you've got a lot of guys that do it anyways, and it's like fuck it, I don't care.
And they earned it, and good for them. If you want to
If
make
you want to go do that and you earned it, fucking go do it.
go
That's
get
all
you,
I can say.
go get your free donut at the gas station in the morning. Go get your free breakfast at wherever. Go get your free lunch wherever.
And
Dude, have fun. And
so
God,
when we were planning our meals for this past week, the wife's like, "Well, do you want steak for Veterans Day?" Because we typically, we do, like I said earlier, we do steak every once in a while, but it's not, like an every week thing because it's fucking expensive. So I was like, "Sure." So I had to cook fucking dinner. But outside of that, I mean, it was a good day. It was, relaxing. I sat on the couch. I watched a whole season of Special Forces. That's why I've caught up with you so fast, John.
oh, I restarted Generation Kill. I think I watched like the first.
I'm about to do the same thing.
One of the instructors from Special Forces is in Generation Kill.
Rudy.
Is it Fruity
Rudy
Rudy?
Reyes.
It's Fruity Rudy, isn't it? Yeah, dude.
And he's the head instructor for Special Forces.
That's right. It's Rudy that's the head instructor.
Rudy, yeah, fuck yeah. Okay.
Dude, he's fucking jacked.
He's jacked as fuck, bro. He's jacked
So
as
I told the wife because she was like, when I was watching it a little bit yesterday, she's like, "Oh, he's from Generation Kill." I was like, "Yeah, it's about time to rewatch that."
Yep.
And he's from Kansas City.
It's about
He's from KC.
Is he
Yep.
really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
He was born in the military base there.
Leavenworth?
Is that where Leavenworth is?
North. It's on the Kansas side, but that's KC Metro. That is
Yeah.
KC Metro. Yes.
I got you. Hold up.
Fruity
He
Rudy.
he was born in Richards Goober Memorial Airport.
What the fuck? I have no clue. Yeah. You got a city
Richard Goober Air Force Base, Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay, that must have been one of the ones that got shut down during Clinton or whatever. Because like I've never heard that. But
Yeah.
that's fine. Fucking news to me. That's cool. Fucking learn something new every day there.
So let me share some stuff before we get to the final thought.
Absolutely.
Not all of these are me, so I'll put it out there.
That's got to be the gas chamber.
Oh, you already know.
Gas.
Some other cool little
Targets.
Yep.
Yeah. Gas chamber.
Ambrose. He's actually, I think he's a police officer, or he's like a detective right now for
Oh, shit.
somewhere in the north. Yeah.
Okay.
That's Ace. This guy right here, he came into boot camp wearing a 3-piece suit.
What?
Yes, that guy came in wearing a 3-piece suit, and when we asked him why did you do that, he's like, that's how I regularly dress.
Really?
Yeah, he regularly wore 3-piece suits.
What's his
Why?
Where was he from?
Maine or something like that. I don't know.
Was he rich?
I think so.
You get you do get a couple of those here and there.
Yeah, a couple rich boys that get bored and want some adventure in their life. Yeah,
It fucking happens.
yeah.
Mom and dad didn't let them fucking do much that was fucking risking their life, so they joined the army because
why the
Fuck
fuck
them.
not? Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
And you went to basic at Jackson, is that correct?
Jackson. Yep.
Okay.
yeah, he went to Laxon Jackson.
And you and me went to Leonard Wood, right? Squillini.
Yep.
And then I had to redo and I had to fucking redo it.
And then you ended up going to fucking Benning.
Like fucking.
So
Oh,
I remember. So this was Rosa. Me and him. We only got along because of baseball. That was my bunkmate right there. That small dude.
mm-hmm.
That's Strobridge. If you guys remember Strobridge.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, that's Strobridge right there.
Okay.
This guy. Why can't I remember Wyrick? Jake Wyrick. He's a police officer. He's a police officer right now in his respective state. He was in he had to lose weight. They put him in the Fat Boy program.
I was gonna say he looks like he's like a fucking farm boy from Minnesota or some shit.
It's something like that. He's from somewhere out there. Yeah, you're not
fucking Nebraska, all corn fed as fucking shit.
Yep.
Fucking cornbread and raised, motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
So this was before the gas chamber.
Everybody getting ready. Everybody
Where
getting
the hell are
ready.
you at?
I'm trying to. I don't have all the photos.
I think you were to the right. I remember one of these pictures, and you were to the right of that, John.
Yeah. There's Swearingen. That's the guy. I built a foxhole with him. Stemo became an officer.
Fuck yeah.
I love this photo right here.
It's a good photo.
Yeah.
That's sexy.
Oh, there I am.
That's sexy. Oh yeah, look at you. Oh yes. Those were the days.
Yeah, I think I've said this one before. This one, my family, they were writing letters to the boot camp, and they were just like, how come there's no pictures of my son? And the captain came out and was like, where the fuck is Private Sanchez at? And he made me stand up and take a picture for their Facebook.
Motherfuckers. That sounds like some shit my dad would have fucking pulled.
Yep.
Literally like that. Welcome to the fucking army, dude. Like,
yeah.
However, luckily back when when I was going through basic, we didn't have Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. Go back. Was that you and Frenchie? Let me see. Oh,
that's my boot camp graduation.
You're melting my black little heart, dude.
Yeah. I don't know why this
You have
is
a
in
heart?
I don't know why this is in that photo, but this is not a military building. This was the best photo in the world.
That's sexy as fuck.
My assigned weapon.
249? No, that's a 40. That's
a 40.
That's
Yep.
240.
No.
Look at the handle. Look, zoom in on it. Look at that fucking handle. That's a fucking that's a 240 Bravo, dude.
Oh yeah, that day I had a 240 Bravo because they gave my 240 they gave my 249 to Rosendahl.
If I didn't know the difference between those two weapon systems,
Yeah.
dude, I'd have to turn in my fucking.
Oh, that's actually my little brother when he graduated, and then the final photo.
Oh, poor John.
Fucking gas chamber day. We all remember that like it was fucking yesterday.
Yeah. And then I watched Special Forces to relive those moments because
One of these days we'll have to re-show the video of me going through with no fucking gas mask on.
Dude, I love that fucking video, man.
I'm not the only one that's done that.
I got mine on video, so it's like, yeah, I was active duty by that time. I was out of training, so
Yeah, I think the one time I went through with no gas mask on, it was when we just got back from my first tour in Iraq. I made E5 and I somehow became the NCOIC for the fucking gas chamber when we had to do our requal.
Fuck.
And we just got a whole bunch of new fucking out of boot fucking guys in our unit.
In the industry, we call
that they had to redo it already. And I was like, it's not that bad. And I went in and did it with no fucking mask just to prove a fucking point to my troops.
You guys are animals. You guys are fucking animals. Okay. But
what else? I was going to have fun.
Lead by fucking example.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of having fun, this was a fun episode, was it not?
Oh God, did we do fucking way better than last week, dude? Like, holy shit. Oh, this is one of the first weeks the entire time we've done this podcast, John. I didn't even fucking straight bother to go back and fucking try to rewatch it. I was like, nope, just can it. Just
He goes,
fucking
he goes, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna watch
And I went
BRVG.
through about like the 45-minute mark because I was like, I need to see what I looked like on this at that point because I was stoned as fuck. I was gone.
Joe's stoned. Jay's fucking like broken in half because he fucking worked the day before.
Fucking dying, dude.
And John was probably just off in La La Land. He probably didn't get enough sleep.
John done told us before we started that episode that he was up to like fucking 5 o'clock that morning playing fucking Arc Raiders.
God, we were sucking so bad last week, dude.
Dude, I'm about to hit 100 hours on that bitch.
And here's the thing. This week's episode, let's see, let me count. 1 empty. 2 empties.
Is that alcohol?
3 empties. 4 empties.
Is that's alcohol? 5 empties.
Good job, Joe.
5 empties. And I'm still fucking fully awake.
Oh, fuck
and could
that,
pass the
Joe.
field sobriety test. So, case in point, Joe and THC do not mix very well if it's more than fucking 10 milligrams.
Oh, dude, I can't wait to put you in the room of my hot box.
But I can sure as hell knock back fucking beers and be perfectly fucking fine.
Yeah, you can take alcohol straight to the face. Yeah.
Yep. Well, who wants to take the final thought for the day?
If I remember correctly, in all of my high wisdom, I did last week. So
You did. I think this one's mine. So give me 1 second. Let me find it.
1 second.
1 second. Here you go.
1,
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
That was actually more like 4 seconds, Jay.
I know. So this is the part of the show we do get slightly serious here. This week I wanted to talk just briefly about, and we've talked about it before, making sure that we go day by day, because when we get stuck in ruts, sometimes we get stuck in like what I call a season or maybe a period of like several weeks to several months, and you kind of feel like you're spinning your tires. You're not making progress, whatever. And I wanted to remind everybody, and we talk about this in my group therapy, which is basically like what I like to I basically refer to my group therapy as it's like AA for fucking combat veterans. And it helps. So even if I'm having a bad week, a bad several series of weeks, several months, man, it might even go into the years, as long as we're moving forward. And forward does not always mean like we're making like 20 miles of progress in a day. Sometimes it might be fucking like 20 inches. But as long as you are grabbing onto something, if you're crawling, fucking grab onto that next fucking like thing of mud and fucking close your fist. Because like when you get down in those ruts, the only way out is through. You have to stay alive. That's the ultimate goal is we're not allowed to die. So like, at least not before our time. We're not allowed. Okay. And if you need somebody to tell you that today, I'm telling you, you're not fucking allowed to die. If I have to fucking sit here and wake up in this shit every fucking day, you can too. All right. That is our challenge to you. That is part of the reason why we do this show live every week. We don't edit. We don't do like 3 hours of a pre-record and then chop it up into like 10-minute segments for fucking for content on goddamn TikTok. That's not how we do our business here. This is the only part we take seriously. Everything else is damn near either kayfabe or some greatly exaggerated version of ourselves. This is the real part. Okay, we lose too many. We've all lost too many friends. The older we get, the longer we're going to outlive a lot of other people in our lives. Okay, we don't need to do more and add to that fucking like any more than has to be. Okay, I want all of you guys to have a great week ahead. Our challenge to you is not one day, it's not 5 minutes, it's 168 hours. If you're having so much trouble, you think you ain't going to make it, stay the fuck up all night and watch the sunrise. Because if you made it through that fucking one day, you can make it one goddamn more. The only secret to life is living.
Real.
The only fucking secret to life is living to see another day. That's it. That's all you got to do. Wake the fuck up the next day. Period. Okay? If we can do this fucking shit, I goddamn fucking know all of you out there can. If you're having trouble, always pick up the phone. Swallow your pride. Call your homie. Call your ma. Okay? Call your fucking cousin that you haven't fucking talked to in a while. Somebody from the fucking service that you knew. Somebody from fucking work. Go to the fucking bar if you goddamn need to and have a couple of beers and chat up fucking like homeboy from around the corner. I don't give a fuck. Whatever works, as long as you stay alive. Okay? If nobody's answering, if the bars are closed, you can't do shit, you can text or dial 988. You can also call 1-800-273-8255. That's 1-800-273-TALK. 24 motherfucking hours a day. There's no excuse, homies. We need you here. We need you in the motherfucking fight. You're a part of our tribe. You're not allowed to fucking die. We don't let anybody fucking stay behind. We will fucking drag you with us, kicking and screaming if necessary, but you will fucking stay alive. All right? We will see you. We three will see you, and we will be back here. Oh, shit. Monday. Next week is a Monday Night Live. Holy fuck, I almost forgot. We will see you in 168 plus 24. Okay? Motherfucking, what is that? Fucking 196? God damn it. Whatever the fuck it is. God damn it.
I think that's 192.
192? About
Something
100.
like that.
Give us 8 days. We're going to do a Monday Night Live next week because Jay's going to be fucking working the goddamn fucking Chiefs game. I almost forgot that. Oh, man.
This is how you know we went to the Army and not the Air Force.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes. Have you ever drank Baileys? You ever drank Baileys from a shoe? Like, God damn it.
Well, do you want to?
I'm old Jay.
Guys, we love you so much. Thank you for coming by. Make sure you check out, like, and subscribe and all that good stuff. Talk shit to us so we could talk shit back.
Absolutely.
We'll see you guys later.
Have
a good fucking week.
Fucking A.